Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Kristen, and today I'm sharing with you guys some trash to treasure Christmas DIYs. These are super easy makeovers and I cannot wait to show you guys, so let's just jump right in. This first DIY, I'm going to be making over this stool. It actually got left out in the rain, I think last year, and it's been sitting in the garage. So I did have to sand the top down, and then I am just using my Kills chalk paint and white to paint over this. I do not like the Kills chalk paint. I did end up adding some baking soda and it did thicken up the paint quite a bit, but it did not make the quality of the paint any better. So I was just actually using this as a really nice primer. That's kind of what I've just been using it for. But I'm just going to be painting the entire stool with this. And then once that is done, I'm going to be going in with the Waverly chalk paint and ink and painting the legs that color, which is black.
Hurry now, should have been done by now. Seems we're running late. Let's put the food on the table fast as we're able. Guests are coming at 8. When we're caught in the
I'm going to be using the Crimson Red color by Arteza, and I'm going to be painting the whole entire top of this stool the red color. So I'm really excited about this video because Amanda over at Glitter Mama, she sells Chalk Couture. If you guys haven't heard of it, it is like some really awesome stencils. They are just like sticky, stick-on stencils. You can wash them, reuse them over and over again. And then you just use this really cool chalk paste, stir it up, mix it together. And she sent over this really cool stencil that will make buffalo check. This is seriously the easiest thing I have ever made. She also has a really good tutorial over on her Facebook page, so I will link all of her info in the description box if you guys want to check her out. This is a really cool way to go. Like, I think this is amazing. You don't need a ton of chalk paste, so I'm sure you don't have to buy it as much as you would regular paint, which I think that is super cool. But like I said, this stencil is awesome, and you can use buffalo check all year round. I decided to go with the red and black, but like I said, she does have a really awesome tutorial if you want like the gray and white and black buffalo check. That I was not going to test out. I wanted to test this way out, and look at this. I was so excited for how this turned out. I think it is so stinking cute.
Christmas rush. It's so easy to lose touch with the true meaning of things and what really matters. Just look up.
The next stencil that was sent to me was this truck. So it is actually like a 2 layer. So you have to lay one down, wait for the paint to completely dry, and then add the next one. I was most excited about this because it is just a regular truck. So then you have all the options to turn this into any sort of truck. So this could be a springtime one, you could do fall, you could add pumpkins to that, Christmas trees. I liked that it was plain and it wasn't really Christmas and it wasn't really fall or Eastery or spring or summery or, you know, whatever you want to call it. But I think this would be really cool. And then if you do have like a Cricut, you could always add like some fun decals along the side. And then I'm not going to go into full tutorial because I am not like 100% professional at doing this. This was just me testing the waters out to see how I liked it, and I thought this was just super fun, especially when you got to reveal what it looked like when it all came off. Like, how stinking cute is this? I did end up adding a buffalo check ribbon to the top. I was going to hang it, and I decided not to. I did keep it on there just in case I want to toss it on the tree or for some reason, but I'm thinking I'm just going to maybe put it to the side of a toolbox, like glue it to the side of like a decorative toolbox with some flowers or greenery. But I think this is so cute, and this sign I think cost me 50 cents or less from a yard sale. This little sleigh was $3.09 from Goodwill. I picked up a lot of this stuff last year, and I didn't go through everything because I did. I'm just painting this with the white Kills chalk paint. I did like 3 or 4 coats. And then they had these cute, super cute stencils. So this one says better, not how, and I wanted to do some different colors, so I did end up using black because Who doesn't use black for everything? At least I do. And then this is this like shimmer crimson red color, which I thought was so pretty, and I thought it would be really cute on the stocking.
Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on.
And I'm going in with my Waverly Wax Antique and just dry brushing around the top. And I only did this, I don't know if I'm kind of regretting it, but I thought that, you know, Santa's sleigh is probably not the most cleanest thing ever since he's like traveling all over the world. So I thought that this would just kind of roughen it up, make it a little more rustic and antique. And then I spray painted the bottom with that metallic copper spray paint. And then now I am just going to be putting this all back together. This tree also came from Goodwill last year. I think this was $309. I think that's what it just said. Kind of threw me off for a loop. And I'm just going to be tearing this entire thing apart. It had ribbon I didn't like on it. It had pears I did not like on it. And then I'm spraying the bottom with the same copper color. This is by Rust-Oleum. And then I'm using this Rust-Oleum semi-gloss spray paint and just giving the tree a more flocked look. I have a lot of flocked trees in my house, and if they're not, I am just spray painting them so they look like it. And then I just put the tree right inside the sleigh, and I think this is adorable.
Simmer down, pass a big smile around. Now that everything is gold, the children hunker down to see what's hidden beneath the Christmas tree. Look but not touch, they're told. When we're caught in the Christmas rush, it's so easy to lose touch with the true meaning of things and what really matters. Just look up.
This next one, I'll be using this window. I have had this for years when I did a primitive look in my house. And then this was from, I'm pretty sure, a garage sale or Goodwill. I think it was only $1.09. And then I'm using a Merry Christmas stencil. And I'm just using the Kills chalk paint. I ended up actually finding Waverly chalk paint at Walmart. Actually, my husband did, so he picked me up quite a few bottles. They only had the small ones. But if you guys don't have your chalk paint, yeah, Walmart hopefully will have it in your area. I'm just using the black paste once again, and then I am just going to be using this green color paste as well. I did water it down a little bit. I don't know if I was supposed to do that. I probably should have asked, but it did end up working because it was just kind of thick and chunky. And then I am just pulling this off. This, I got scared of ripping the stencil. I don't know if they rip. That'd be something I'd look into, but this was kind of hard. I don't know if I like didn't just put it on the floor or my leg or my pants or... And then they had these balls. I'm not sure if this was even supposed to be, but I thought that this was like holly, and then I like pulled this up and I'm like, I don't think that's how it was supposed to go, but you know what? We're going with it. This is just something different that I've never used before. I think this is just really fun, and yeah, so if you guys are, like I said, if you're interested, I'll leave links, but I really enjoy doing this, and I think that's why I just keep talking about it, just because doing these like little stencils and the paste, and I just think it was super, super fun. And then I just added a bow. This was from Dollar General, and I had this greenery. This did not work out at all. Like, I'm trying to like make it work. It didn't work. I had some floral from Walmart, some snowflakes from Joann's, and then some other items from the Dollar Tree. And I am just kind of putting like a swag over the top of the window, and that is it for this one.
Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on.
All right, and what is a Christmas trash or treasure without a sled? I use these all the time. I went in with this crimson red once again and painted the bottom, and at the top I just painted with the Kills white. Like I said, I didn't want to go into painting every single thing since I use the exact same colors and the exact same paint. Exact. Did I say exact? Exact. You know what I meant. Then I'm using this like little copper color in this crimson red color. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. And then I'm just going to pull this off, doing another cute little stencil. Yes, this is small, but I wanted to cover that awful looking 1980s heart. So the little wreath form came from Hobby Lobby. Floral and everything came from Dollar General and Dollar Tree. And I am just kind of wrapping the wreath and holding it in with a piece of ribbon from Dollar General. And I think I grabbed this last year. I ended up just cutting it in half, gluing it together, making it tight. This little ornament came from Dollar Tree. This is my famous cardboard ornament. And then I just pulled apart some of this greenery. I had this left over from a different DIY, and I just kind of keep all my scraps because you never know when you're going to need them, so never get rid of your scraps. Then I'm just going to throw in some of these red berries, and that is it for this sled. I did end up sanding the edges to kind of roughen it up and make it look kind of more distressed and more antique. Obviously, this isn't an antique, for goodness sake, but it is from the 80s, so do we call it vintage or what? You guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, I would love if you consider sticking around and subscribing. And I will honestly miss doing Christmas DIYs when Christmas is done and over. Should I do some Christmas in March? I don't know, maybe, but till then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Up in the December night, there is one star shining.